Welcome back to Living Outside the Closet, where we opened the door and said, don't drink from the faucet. We like fridge water. It's fresher than we thought, because chemicals in North Carolina can get us dead. Welcome back. So, this is
Season 2.
Season 2, episode 2.
2.
Thank you guys for going along this journey with us. I hate that we weren't nominated for any awards this year.
Okay.
So
You're number 1 in my book.
And that's why you never read.
I do.
Okay. So I had to get a blanket for this episode because I didn't like the way the half of my body looked. I looked a little chunky and weird. And Amy said, don't raise your underarms. And I'm thinking, are they hairy? But I had deodorant
Caked up in the cracks.
So I rubbed all my deodorant in really good. So hopefully I don't got chunks in it. But I told Amy,
well, at least I wear deodorant.
I was like, at least I got on deodorant, man. Did you put on deodorant after the shower?
Yes.
Let me see yours.
No.
So I got in trouble. So now I told her, I was like, well, I always take my hands through my hair. I was like, so I know they saw them little Deodo balls. Deodo balls. Brought to you by Deodo balls.
We wear Lumi deodorant.
Why do y'all always fight? Stop. So last episode we touched on us playing pickleball, pool opening up, Amy getting bugs up her nose, water up her nose, my stinky breath up her nose, but cicadas, our audio having trouble. The last one we were supposed to post, just getting real busy. We went to Georgia, all that good stuff. Just a recap of season 2, episode 1. So welcome back to Living Outside the Closet. This is episode 2 of season 2. What day is it? Today is June 9th. Obviously, y'all will see this later than June 9th, but June 7th marks 6 years that I left my family. Let's take a moment of silence, please. So 6 years. I have been gone for 6 years.
We found a new game.
We got a new game. We love to play card games. We're like...
I'm a Skip-Bo nerd.
We're like old people. Like, we don't go out and drink or nothing. We come home at 5 o'clock and start playing cards. And then we're asleep by 7. I mean, it's real easy. So we've been playing Skip-Bo. That's been our game. We've tried a bunch of games like Mexican Train, Rummy Cube, James Bond, Trash. We just tried a bunch of games. Uno. But Amy fell in love with Skip-Bo. Because it's just an easy counting game. You count up, you count down. That's it. I'm just teasing. Like, I'm just being funny. I mean, some people might not think it's funny. But so she loves Skip-Bo. I like Skip-Bo too.
We're going to play after this.
So my family had...
a new game.
I went to my family's a couple weeks ago, and they had some of our good friends in from South Carolina, and they taught us a new game called 5 Crowns. And I liked it so much. I think I bought it that night. And so it came like the next day. And I was like, it's here, Amy. So we really enjoyed playing 5 Crowns.
If you like card games, you should try it.
It's really fun.
It is.
Amy's a sore winner. And I don't like to say I am. I think I'm a sore loser because of how of a sore winner she is.
She's a horrible loser.
Like, I don't mind losing to, like, your average Joe, but, like, still, this is Amy over in the corner, like, and I'm like, shut up. Like, I know you're killing me. Like, just shut up. And she's like...
She always ends up beating me, so I don't even know what the problem is.
I don't know. It's like once Amy wins, she acts like she's the best ever in the world.
Right?
So she was a really sore winner, and I will say, against Amy, I'm a sore loser.
Bad.
Because she's just a bad winner, and it really pisses me off. So we've been playing 5 Crowns. I think she's won one time.
Once.
Sorry.
Sick? You got a fever? You got the stomach bug?
No, don't even speak that into existence. So we've been playing 5 Crowns. So we really, really, really like that game. So we thought we would suggest that to you guys. But we love to play card games and stuff like that because we're old. What else? Ames, you don't talk in these podcasts.
Well, in 5 Crowns, you have to
They don't want to know how to
add
play the game.
your points.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah.
Well, they don't want to watch you play with your fiddle with your
Hey, my hair is
ears.
crazy. I can't keep this daggum head pod in.
So,
I keep calling it a head pod, and I don't mean to. So when you play, it should be your face. It's your face.
I don't like my face.
Hang on, guys. We've got a granny over here. Hold it.
It does not like my face. You took it off.
No, it didn't. Maybe it's because you got new glasses. Okay, so anyway, I don't know what was going on. So to do 5 cards, 5 crowns, whatever, you have to add your points. And I mean, we're talking like a bunch of numbers. We have to get our calculator out to add most of the time to see who's winning.
Yep.
Neelan, they don't want to see your booty hole. Okay.
Oh.
All right. Welcome to the club, bud. So,
He's
Amy
always got to be in between.
Amy normally is the scorekeeper. Like she just does it while I'll shuffle and stuff like that. But so that day I had been doing it on my calculator, and it was my turn to shuffle and deal or something, and so she had to get her calculator out and do it. Well, this is what Amy did. No, I don't know if they can see that. I mean, I'm sure they can. She went to the phone keyboard and started 4, 4, 5, 8. And then when she only realized she was wrong, when what, babe?
The X is in where the plus spot should be.
There was no addition and equal sign. And well, when she was over there doing it, I thought I heard like the dialing, beep, boop, boop, and I thought maybe she's got like her sound on because I don't ever have my sound on my phone. And
I was trying to add on my phone.
She was trying to add by calling like 6 plus 308. But hopefully you wouldn't have to use a calculator for 308 plus 6. But anyway, so this really fun. Funny. Amy's so fun to play with. Half time she gets lost midway through the game and I have to explain it again what we're doing. Maybe that's why I win all the time.
I have a joke.
Oh my God.
Boys have 3 knees. A right knee, a left knee, and a weenie. Make the laugh thing.
I'm not no because this is what the people watching. This is what it's gonna sound like to them. Like I don't know if they're gonna laugh at that.
I thought it was funny.
Amy has told that joke to everybody she has encountered. Last night when they say they ain't got no cookie dough, she told it to the lady at the drive-thru.
I did.
Oh, you ain't got cookie dough? Well, how many wees do a boy got? 3 knee, weenie.
You don't even know it right.
No, I don't know it right. But we play games like that, and then. So then the other night, I decided to. Sometimes I'm like a kid, and I just like to have fun, and I can be mature. I like to make Amy laugh, and I like to get on her nerves, and I just like to be fun.
Mm-hmm.
So the other night, we walked up the stairs, and it was the end of the night. We were done. We were going to feed the dogs and go to bed. And I said, well, I want to slide down the stairs on my belly.
Scoopy dying again.
Amy, talk this way. Talk to me.
I'm talking in my microphone.
No,
I can
you're staring
move it.
at
Well, she
Lily.
was choking again.
She jokes all the time.
She's 15.
Amy wants to have a podcast, but then she don't talk. I mean,
Okay, so she says, I'm going to slide down the stairs. And I'm like, that's probably not a good idea.
I mean, she forewarned me. She's like, don't do that. You're going to get hurt.
Because we used to do it all the time when we were little. And
I did it all the time, too, when I was little. We had stairs at our house.
we had a mattress we would slide down them on.
We did this stuff like that, too, or a sleeping bag. But, so I mean, she didn't say don't do that, but I was just like, oh, I'm sliding downstairs.
It'll be fun.
And he was like, well, I said, first, you need to record me in case something goes wrong. Because something goes wrong, we at least got it on video. We can go TikTok viral or something. But, so I will post a video of me sliding down. There's nothing bad well,
she went flying down the stairs.
I mean, way faster than I thought I was going to go.
I thought she would be like, boop, 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 boop,
and I was like, whoa!
And she flew down the stairs.
But I did not get,
And
I
then
got a
she had
couple
carpet burns
They're
on
looking better
her.
now. My knees got carpet burn, my arms, but my private coochie boo, it's a little bruisedy.
Got bruised.
It's like from going down the stairs. It was like, oh, that don't sound good. Sorry. I wasn't thinking that one. The sound was
so done.
I wasn't thinking that. We know my mind never goes there first. But Nealon, get your foot off my head bod. What are these called? Head bod, earbod. Okay. So
Earbud.
my coochie.
Enough.
It was a little bruised. It is a little bruised. But
Told her not to.
But it was fun. But I'll post a video. The video's not funny, but it was just funny to us.
I think a lot of things are just funny to us.
Yeah, I don't know why any of y'all watch our podcast.
We think we're hilarious.
Like, we laugh at ourselves, but then sometimes we're just like,
nobody else thinks it's
okay. But Amy took a trip recently just by herself. I don't fly.
did.
That's one thing about me. If I got on an airplane, it's for me to go like get some treatment that I have to fly. Like if I was dying or something, I would fly to not die. But what if I died when I was flying to go somewhere not to die?
Then it was meant for you to die.
Stressful. But Amy went.
I went to Kansas for a wedding. And it was fun. It was so much fun to see everybody. All of my friends I haven't seen in so long. The flight was not fun. It's really windy at Kansas.
I'm just waiting. I'm trying to give you a second to talk, but it kills me how slow you make it.
Well, that's why I don't talk, because you make me self-conscious. So I just
I
be
probably
quiet
really do.
and let
I'm
you talk
sorry.
all the time.
I'm sorry.
But it was nice. The trip was nice. It was very windy. It was cold. I thought it was going to be warm, so I dressed for warm weather, not cold weather, because the app said that it would be warmer weather, but it wasn't. It was very cold and windy. The wedding was beautiful. The reception was fun. And the flight was horrible to and from. My flight kept getting delayed and delayed and delayed and delayed. And I ended up getting home like Sunday night instead of Sunday morning. I had to rent a car and drive 2 hours to the destination I was going to from the airport. And so I had to leave Kansas the town that I was in about 2 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock in the morning. So I could get to the airport by 4 when it opened for my flight to leave at 5. Once we all boarded the plane, we had to get off the plane because there was engine trouble. And so that took a couple hours. They fixed it. And then we get back on the plane and they decide that they need to refuel just in case we needed to stop because of the weather. It was just a mess. So I was supposed to be home about 11 o'clock Sunday and I got home 6, 7-ish. I don't know.
I think like 4 or 5.
Yeah, it was a long day.
Like, she was out in the middle of nowhere, Kansas. Like, drove. And like I said, I didn't go with her. She did this trip by herself. So I was so proud of her because she was nervous. Like, I know she's traveled by herself before, but I mean, like, she had to fly out of Charlotte Airport. Then she had to go to Chicago, which that's a huge airport. Find her next flight, be there in time, and then board, then go to Kansas. And then, like she said, she had to rent a car. But I mean, they're not near anything. Like, Nothing. And so, like, we had already mapped out, like, before she left, I helped her map out, like, here's the closest gas station here, here's the closest gas station here, just like if you need help. Like, it was the type of roads that, like, didn't have lights. Like, it was the highways, but they just didn't have lights. It was the middle of nowhere.
Like in Kansas, there's nothing but those windmills that make power.
And so I was
and like oil rigs and stuff.
I was proud of her for going, and she did it. Not that I didn't think she could, but I mean, still, that's just scary. And I didn't want her to die. I was just scared.
I had a nice car though. It was a brand new Toyota Camry. Mm-hmm.
But she went to the wedding, and we were in a different time zone. It wasn't too bad though, but she got to see all of her friends. I do wish I could have gone just to like see them and stuff, but I just don't fly. I've flown several times though, but I just don't prefer it. And now that I guess I can choose if I want to or not,
She chooses.
I choose not to. But I have flown. But she made it home safe, so I guess she had she had a bad experience, I guess. She said there was bad storms. I mean, horrible storms. Like, there were tornadoes out in Kansas while she was there, so it was just really bad.
Anytime I guess you fly into that area, the wind is just so bad. Like, we would be flying, the turbulence would just kind of drop. Like, the plane would just drop and come back. It was just a lot.
So, yeah, she had bad weather and all that stuff. But she made it back. I went and picked her up from the airport. She made it back. She slept like the whole next day.
Mm-hmm. I went to bed at like 4 or no 6. About 6 when I got home.
Yeah, like I think we got home at 5, and then you were. I think you took a shower and stuff.
No, I didn't know that.
So that was her little adventure to Kansas.
Yeah.
I haven't gone anywhere. I don't have anywhere to go. I'm pretty boring. All I do is work all the time.
Work.
Well, we did go to Georgia, but we kind of touched on that last time. Corey's 2 little kiddos. Lila turned 3, Corbin turned 1. So we drove down to Georgia for the day and celebrated their birthday.
Mm-hmm. And she was being like Elsa.
And we got her a princess or
Elsa dress up.
Elsa dress up stuff. And so Corey called us the next day. She FaceTimed us when Lila was opening her gifts, and it was like the best thing ever. And it was like a hair clip on the back of Lila. It was freaking hilarious. She was so proud of that.
Being like Elsa.
She said, I'm being like Elsa. Like, you are beautiful, Lila. So that was kind of our last trip. Oh, we've been so busy. Like, we've just been busy. Mm-hmm. And then next weekend, I got plans next weekend. You got plans next weekend. Then the weekend after that, we got plans.
More plans. Graduation parties.
Mm-hmm. And then the weekend after that, is that the 4th?
I don't know.
And then, like, the next week or so is our family vacation. So we're booked up here coming soon. Well, I just feel like we stay busy all the time. Whether it's doing stuff or just doing stuff around the house. Like, we're always doing something.
Okay.
Oh. Well.
I don't know what else we're going to talk about because I'm sleepy.
Oh, gosh.
I had a nap at the pool today, and I woke up cranky.
Amy. Okay, this is Amy. So our pool rules, you're not allowed to have a speaker out there. Like, you're not allowed to play personal music. You have to have headphones in. Well, people don't always abide by that rule. And so these people to our left, they were a couple of spaces down, turned their music on. Now, yes, it was loud enough to where we could hear the song that was playing, but it was not annoying or obnoxious. It was just in their little spot.
I didn't prefer their brand of music.
So, Karen Barron over here. Did I bring my headphones? And I'm like, Amy, their music is fine. Like, it's not even that loud. And so she starts digging through the pool bag. I'm like, I don't think you have your headphones, Karen. I'm not being a Karen. I'm just going to put my headphones in. And she didn't have her headphones. And then she fell asleep.
Read because then I couldn't concentrate because their music was playing in my ear.
See how she didn't say loud? It was just playing. But I would say they were not following the rules of the pool.
No. But if me or my family were out there not following the rules, they would say something.
That's why you just always follow the rules. It doesn't matter who gets called out and who don't.
I know. I have to worry about myself. That's what Richard tells me. Worry about yourself.
I am a big time rule follower.
I try really hard to worry about myself, but people get on my nerves.
Karen.
Bad. Karen. I'm not as Karen as I used to be.
Because I've helped you work through that. I'm your therapy.
I have a therapist.
I'm like, you've got 2 therapists. But I'm like Amy's voice of reason. I'm the nice one in the relationship. Not. I'm never not the voice of reason. I'm the nice one in the relationship. She's so annoying. Say what I am. Say it.
Name them.
Am I certain?
Name them.
What am I?
Name them. Name.
Anyway.
She is the voice of reason. And we are both nice in the relationship.
No, she's not mean to me. She's the Karen once we
I'm
step
not
out
mean
the
to
threshold
anybody
of the
else. I'm just mean about them to you.
Sometimes to them.
She got mad yesterday because she complained about the chips in the restaurant and wanted me to say something to her. So I said, "Are there any other chips? Like these are a little stale or something?" And then something was wrong.
But
So
that
she
wasn't-
brought new chips, and then something else happened at the table, and she said, "Okay, Karen." I'm like, "Well, you're the one that wanted me to complain about the chips in the first place."
No.
Yes.
I didn't want her to complain about them. They just tasted like, you go to a Mexican restaurant, the chips have been there all day, they're hard and stale. And so I said, "Oh, these are stale." And she goes, "Oh, yeah, they do taste bad." I said, "Well, see if she'll get us a new batch." And Amy said she'll probably just dig them out of the same like they've got. And I was
it's like a big tub.
yeah,
that they use.
and I said, "Well, yeah, you're probably right." I said, "Well, we can just ask." This is how the conversation went. This is how our voices were.
We can just ask.
Amy, you could just ask.
She carries a mouse around in her pocket.
So Amy asked. I don't think that was Karen.
But I felt like it.
Well, you need to feel like Karen vibes when you are a Karen, not just when I ask for fresh chips or when I have you ask. Well, I know
Thank
you
you
get
for
mad.
clarifying
I know
that.
you'll get mad if I say that I asked. I don't know what else happened though.
Something about I have no idea. I don't remember.
I don't know, but y'all ever seen the TV show Monk? I'm Monk.
Sheldon Cooper.
We were okay, so I'm like obsessed with not being sick. I don't care. I just don't like the stomach bug. We've been through this in one of our past episodes. So I constantly will wash my hands. My kids' hands is just clean. I constantly clean the house, all this stuff. So like when we go to the store and shopping, first thing I do when we walk in the store is I put Germ-X on my hands and their little to-go Germ-X thing. I tear off Amy some wipes to wipe down the buggy, and then she needs to put on Germ-X. Well, that makes her mad for some reason. So then when we get done checking out and we're walking out of the store, I put more Germ-X on because I've been touching the doors and all that stuff. Then when we unload the car and put the groceries in that I've touched while we were in there before I put the Germ-X on my hands, when we get in the car, I put more Germ-X on my hands. So yesterday when we went and ate lunch, obviously I touched the door walking in the place and we sat in a booth. So like you scoot in and you put your hands down and touch the table. So when like the chips and stuff came out and we placed our order, I said, "I'm going to go wash my hands before I start eating." So I came back out after I'd washed my hands. Well, we put salt on our chips, but I refuse if I wash my hands to touch any of the stuff at the table. I said, "Amy, will you put some salt on the chips?" So she don't care. She don't even question it. She's so used to like me doing that. So she put some salt on the chips. Well, it needed more. And then I thought, well, I'm not going to ask her to do it again because like I don't want her to feel like she's my maid. So what did I do?
She picked up a napkin. She wrapped it, or she picked up the salt with the napkin and salted with the chip.
I wrapped up the salt in the napkin.
I mean, I'm not nasty, people. I do wash my hands.
Yeah.
But ask her who gets sick.
Not me.
You've been sick more times in 6 years than I have in 20 years.
Yep, you got age on me. You're immune to everything.
I've built up my immune system. I'm touching salt
Okay,
shakers.
and how many times I've been sick, I'm building it up too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I've always been prone to the stomach bug. And so it's stomach bug season. I take extra precautions. I don't know. I don't know what season it is all year round. I do know that. But anyway, so
Okay.
I'm Monk. Okay, this is Living Outside the Closet. Season 2, episode 2. Amy's ready to go to bed. Hope you guys enjoyed it.